example, you want them to know about your next event, but you don't want to send 10 reminders because that it doesn't make sense. So you understand, like, again, like you have to understand how to balance and how to provide the value without like overwhelming. It's a tough mission again, but I think like if I as a community member, I see the value and I get this from the community, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna be the one that gonna check and I'm gonna ask, hey, when's the next event? Hey, like what's the next activity? So um, yeah, it's a great point.
You found out about the event that I was hosting initially last spring, in the Refi DAO chat. Why you're a part of Refi DAO chat? What makes you want to join community chats, community groups in general, and events? What calls you?
Mhm. So first, I'm a very curious person. I have a lot of interest. Like I'm always eager to learn something new or to understand better things. And the refi specifically because I was looking to learn how decentralized technology can help building like I don't know more sustainable um, world, whether it's like communities or projects or this regenerative thing that's going on. Like I'm not like expert in blockchain, this technology, but I was curious. I was like, okay, and someone recommended me, so I think if I remember right, so I just like followed, and then I saw like what you posted, and I found out about like the network state idea before I came to Lisbon, and I was fascinated. Like we had a virtual call with the network state initiator, and it was brilliant. And I was like, okay, I have to learn more about it. I have to because it also gave me hope to it, like with everything that's going on right now. And then I came to Lisbon, I moved, and a lot of things happened. And I believe sometimes that thing doesn't happen for just they happen. Maybe they meant to. So it was just like cool, and I was like, okay, yeah, I would love to come. I would love to meet like-minded people that want to create something different, that want to like discuss it, and yeah. So thank you for that. Thank you for initiating the idea and like gathering these people together.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's what really kick-started our relationship also. So I'm grateful because it really does attract some curious individuals. I think this topic specifically. Okay, maybe we can touch a little bit upon this topic and your perspective on it. You said that you are seeking change, that you're looking for something new to be developed in this world. What do you think is really missing right now, potentially within the network state movement, but maybe generally in the world? What do you think we need to focus on?
That's another good question. Well, I think right now, like, it's about how social media is polarizing and is promoting misinformation and promoting, um, again, instead of like uniting people together and embracing the fact that we come with different experiences and different backgrounds. So social media is like polarizing, and certainly like I've been experienced it like personally as well, and a lot of people that I know like from like different country and different backgrounds. So this is it's been like something that I was thinking about or like dealing with for like a while now. It's not that, but the first time that I'm thinking about the project because as I said, I'm a community person. I'm trying to like create these digital spaces and in-person spaces that can help us. But so I would love to find like a way to how like instead of like technology is like coming against us, like how to use the technology and these digital tools, all this AI and like algorithms, how we can make them work for us. That's the
Mm-hmm.
challenge.
Yeah. Do you see a lot of AI generated content these days online, and do you distinguish it from human content?
Yeah, I see a lot of AI content, but I think it's more challenging to understand if it's like true or fake. Don't get me wrong. I love technology. I love AI. I use a lot of AI. Actually writing now like a blog post about like AI tools for community leaders. So I think we should use technology. Technology is amazing. You know, that's why like I love the decentralization technologies and how we can use them. But also I think like we have responsibility of like how we are using technology.
Yeah, yeah, we do.
A lot of responsibility, you know. And like each one of us. I'm not talking about like governments or like institutions. I'm talking like if I see something, I should be like a post on online like social media. I should be responsible and say, okay, is this true? Is this like if I'm gonna share it, is it gonna hurt someone? Am I contributing like to anything if I share this? So like how we can like share perspectives and not necessarily agree with each other, but accept that we have like different ideas or like different opinions. So I think it's really it's a struggle.
Yeah, I am definitely feeling it, and I've been also practicing to think like technology or think like an algorithm and a learning, like a language learning model, and um, I'm seeing so much trash. I'm seeing so much, not even untruth, but like useless information, especially when technology is offering me something that it thinks it would be interesting for me. It's actually been, years it's not been interesting for me, so it's like not updated. And because, for example, like, okay, a very like simple example is going to LinkedIn. I'm seeing posts I'm not interested in. And I'm like, wait, you LinkedIn, you have not really seen who I am in the past 7 years. I've not been active on you. And now you're still thinking I'm the 7 years old, like old me, the person from 7 years ago. Um, and that's where I have this problem of this like technology that needs to be updated. Technology that needs to be kind of like facilitator of your like community in a way, which it still doesn't think that way at all, honestly. And then of course another example is that when I speak with Coinbase, for example, online, I think I'm speaking with a bot because they're not responding to me emotionally, responding them. They're responding me like there's a protocol of response, and I'm like, am I speaking with a bot? Please let me speak with an agent by email. And they're like, no, I know you're frustrated that that you think you're speaking with an agent, but you're actually speaking with a real person. And I'm like, I still don't believe you. So what I'm trying to
True.
ask is that, like, what's the future like? Are we gonna keep being dependent on technological updates to run our society and to keep being monitored and recorded and keep being observed, or we can do something offline and then